In this particular Palmistry video, I'll be talking about H.D. Kumaraswamy, an Indian politician, current Chief Minister of State of Karnataka. He is the former President of Karnataka State Janata Dal and son of former Prime Minister H.D. Devegowda. So we are going to see his hand, and in media there's often said that he cries a lot, uh, and so this particular first thing we are going to see, why does he do that? Is it like kind of fake, or is it true that these emotions, like he's crying genuinely? So we are looking at the heart line. This is the heart line, and the heart line is curving towards the end. This is the area where there's a curvature in the heart line. So whenever the heart line makes a steep curvature, it basically signifies that the person is passionate by nature. The person displays their emotions, and the person cannot keep their emotions in check. So this is the first part. And apart from that, the mount of Venus is also developed. So this is the area of desires. So these desires are not like weak desires. These are in very intense kind of desires. And that is the reason, basically, probably, it is said that he cries a lot. But we are not going to see only this particular aspect in his palm. It appears that the heart line is quite distinct and clear, indicating the person can handle stress. The person can handle stress, and that is the reason basically he's going to be successful. The heart line is also ending under the mount of Saturn. Saturn signifies that the person is responsible, the person is good at managing money, be it public money or their own money. In both these things, he would be good at management, and the person angles towards money. The person would want lots of money in his life, and when a person desires good amount of money, the person actually also attracts money. So this is one aspect. So in one aspect, the heart line is ending on the mount of Saturn. This is for money matters, money matters, wisdom, and the mount of Venus is also developed. So this is basically the area of desires, so intense desires. So both these things are good in his hand. The mount of Jupiter appears to be well padded. The mount of Venus is well padded. So whenever the Venus is well padded, it would give huge amount of desires and vitality and stamina. And if the mount of Jupiter is well padded, it basically makes a person good at administrative skills. So all those qualities basically come if this particular mount is well developed. It appears that the head and the lifeline are joined for a long duration. It means that the person is cautious, shy, and hardworking. These qualities basically come to him. Now we move on to another hand image that we have, and this shows another very major line. This is the most important line in his hand or any person's hand, and that is the supporting lifeline. This is the supporting lifeline. First, you see, this is the lifeline. There's a break, there's an overlap. So, and there's a supporting line. See, supporting lifeline has its significance. What basically it depicts is that the person would have good amount of fighting spirit. The person would be a fighter, fighting against odd situations and coming out as winners. And whenever we see this particular line, this is also called the Mars line, this is called the guardian angel line. So there are different names to it, but basically the meaning remains the same. It signifies that the person, whenever in difficult circumstances, the person would come out as a winner, and the person would win against difficult people, difficult situations. So this is one of the most best aspects. Apart from that, if there are any flaws all over the palm, see, the lifeline is broken out here, and there's a overlapping. So this break also gets nullified. Generally, break is not considered to be a good sign. But whenever the break in the lifeline is seen, something like this, the lifeline is coming and ending, and the new lifeline is overlapping, it is considered to be good. If it was the reverse, if it was only underlapped, then basically it is a negative sign. So in his case, the new lifeline is overlapping. It means that the person is gaining in energy somewhere at this particular moment of time, probably somewhere at the age of around late 30s. That's the age. It is said that the lifeline, if it is something like this, then there are lower energies. If it's a bigger semicircle, the energies are better. If the lifeline again moves a little bit more bigger semicircle, then the energies are even more. So a person who has more energies, the likelihood for achieving success basically increase manifold in the third line that we draw, and in the first line it is going to be the least. The person would get tired, and the person would lose out on desires. So this is the reason why we say that the overlapping line of life is always better. Even if there's a break in the lifeline, it doesn't matter at all. And the supporting lifeline automatically means that such people are great fighters. They never lose, and it would be very difficult to topple them. So in time to come, like there's a tie-up between the Congress and their party. I'm sure in time to come he would be able to solidify his position, and it would be hard to topple him. Even so, it's if they keep on going the way he wants, it will be all okay. Otherwise, he would have many more options, and at no point of time he would be afraid. So some people being afraid is seen on the Mount of Mars, but if a person has got supporting lifeline, such people are never afraid, and these people fight till the last breath. Many people have a Mars line, but sometimes it's a very kind of a Mars line. But in his case, the line is starting a little bit late, probably somewhere in the early 20s, and then it is running right throughout the life. So this is the reason why we say that till the last years of his life he would be fighter, and he would gain from it. Although we see it, we find the supporting Mars line in the left hand. The quality of the right hand is not so good, so I wouldn't be able to comment that does he have that supporting lifeline or not on his right hand. Left hand we don't ignore. Left hand might be the passive hand, not the active hand, yet it has its significance. In his case, the heart line is also distinct and clear on the left hand, so the person never gets stressed, and there's no anxiety and stress. That's the reason this is one good quality that people are going to win. There are very less lines over the palm. Again, this is a beautiful sign to have. Such people would remain relevant till the last periods of their life. The heart line is something like ending on the Mount of Saturn, but there's another line that is coming round and moving towards the Mount of Jupiter. So this is seen in the hands of Chidambaram also. So probably this is P. Chidambaram's hand. Also we see this line, something moving like this, overlapping and kind of moving towards the Mount of Jupiter. Probably it might be the line for higher position and power. And lastly, I would just, this image again is not so clear, so I won't be able to comment much. But in all, I would say that the hand quality is good. Less lines automatically means better indications for this particular person. One need not have those upward lines on the Mount of Jupiter, although those lines are considered to be good for high position and honor remaining intact in their life. One last thing regarding the left hand, that supporting lifeline that we were talking about. This supporting lifeline might have another meaning which I missed out, and it could mean support from father or support from male member in the family, or maybe even the son. So it could be son, it could be father, or it could be plain simple support from males in his life. And that's it for this particular evening. I hope you like this particular video. If you like the video, click on the like button and do subscribe to my channel. Do subscribe, and I am just showing you another playlist I've created on my channel. In this playlist, what I've done is, like, I've kind of segmented videos according to professions, people and different professions. In this particular video, I'm talking about Mukesh Ambani's hand, the richest person in India. Then towards the right, there are different other people like Bill Gates' hand, Sachin Tendulkar, Jeff Bezos, Imran Khan, Aishwarya Rai, Osho, Priyanka Chopra, Shah Rukh Khan, Baba Ramdev, Sunil Gavaskar. So many other hands I've tried to indicate on their palm what it indicates. So thanks again. Bye and take care.